Hey, what's up everybody? This is 8-Bit Flashback. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the 8BitDo 02 Bluetooth controller. And this is the second generation of the Zero controllers by 8BitDo. Here's a look at the first generation. And they pretty much look the same here except for the color. They have all the same buttons. But with this new one, they offer a little bit more compatibility with some of the newer systems out there, such as the Nintendo Switch. This is also compatible with the Mac OS, Windows, Steam, Android, and the Raspberry Pi. And there's probably some other devices out there that this will work with as well. Here's a closer look at the controller. There's 4 action buttons. There's an A, B, X, and Y. Then we have a start and select, a D-pad, and a left and right on the top. Also on the top is going to be the charging port, and that does take a micro USB cable. And it takes about an hour and a half to charge this, and that gives you about 8 hours of playing time. On the bottom here is an LED light, and this indicates when it's charging, or when it's in pairing mode, or when it's turned on. And located here on the back of the controller is going to be some programming instructions for different types of input modes, such as switch, D input, X input, Mac OS, and keyboard. And as you can see here, this controller is super tiny. Now this is not going to be practical for all applications, but what this is very useful for is if you're going on the road or you're going to go on a vacation of some sort, you can take this controller with you anywhere because you're not going to have a problem fitting this inside your suitcase or even your pocket. You can just take this with you anywhere, so that makes it very convenient. As far as the quality of the construction goes, it feels pretty nice. All the buttons are nice and clicky, including the top buttons here. And there is a couple more things inside the box, so let's go ahead and see what's inside here. So inside the box you get a micro USB cable, and we can use this to either charge the controller or we can use this to plug it into the computer and possibly update the software if needed. It also comes with a lanyard, so if you have a bad case of butterfingers, you can just hook this lanyard to your controller located right here, and that'll keep that controller from falling to the ground and possibly getting damaged. And it does come with some instructions that show the button mapping and how to pair this with a bunch of different devices. So it's time to go ahead and test this controller out, and I will be testing this with my Nintendo Switch. So first off, we will have to put this in switch mode, and on the back that does tell you how to do that again. So if we push the Y button plus the start button, that should put it in switch mode. So I'm going to press Y and start together. Now that's going to turn on the controller and have that in switch mode. Now we need to put it in pairing mode, so I'm going to hold the select button for about 3 seconds. And after 3 seconds it should begin blinking rapidly, just like this. Now we're in pairing mode, so I'm going to go to change grip order on my Nintendo Switch. Select grip order. And it should automatically pair. So it shows it right here. So now the 02 is paired with my Nintendo Switch. And as you can see here with this controller, there's no specific home button, but there is a button combination you can use for the home button. So if you hold select and down at the same time, that'll act just like the home button. So I'm back to the home screen, and I'm gonna go ahead and try some Mortal Kombat here. So the controller seems nice and responsive. We'll try a couple combos here. So I can pull off combos no problem. And I'm not noticing any lag when I push that button. It seems to react right away. So as I just stated, I'm not noticing any lag when playing with this controller. But let's go ahead and compare this with a Nintendo Switch controller and press the buttons at the same time to see if there's any difference with the timing. So I'm going to go ahead and press the kick button on the controllers at the same time, and we'll see which one lands first. So 1, 2, 3. So they hit each other at the same exact time. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now let's go ahead and watch it in slow motion to see if we see any differences that my eye can't see. So 1, 2, 3. So it's hitting each other at the same exact time, so I can't see any difference here at all. If there is a difference, it's going to be a micro difference that I can't see with my eye. So this little controller seems to be working great. And if you are interested in getting one of these controllers, these are available at ploylab.com, and I'll make sure to put a link in the description. Okay, it's time for me to go. If you like this video, if you could, hit that like button, and have yourself a great day. and I'll see you next time. Well, that hurt.